All right. So, who knows what type of video, my toes, who knows what type of video this is going to be? We have the Hunter's full moon. I think they say it's an Aries full moon. And I'm currently out on the beach. Yes, pushing about 11 p.m. over here on the East Coast. You're probably thinking, why are you outside on the beach? I mean, when you have beaches surrounding your whole entire state in Florida, this is just what we do. This is like our club, and believe it or not, I'm out here actually pretty early. I mean, late compared to most people that like to come out on Sundays and take part in a nice sunny beach. Today it was pretty rainy. I think it rained the whole entire day. There was no sun out at all. Tisk tisk. Again, I guess if the moon is out, the sun is hiding, right? Oh, we got spirits. We got people too, man. People just keep walking past me. I guess my energy is permeating this little atmosphere over here in this region, and people just feel comfortable walking down this long ass beach and just stopping in my area to chill out, relax. If it's a couple, they'll sit down and romance each other, right? Romance. It's another form of lovecraft. But yeah, I got a few new trinkets and whatnot that I was messing with. So I'm like, as I'm sitting here, maybe I should probably talk about a few things that's on my mind. Again, out on this nice, it's not even too windy out either. There's probably going to be a few groups of people that come out. You know how you get ready to go out to the to like the club when we were younger, like 11 o'clock is when the club opens, but everyone gets ready at 11 o'clock and be out of their house by 12 or 1 just to get to the club at 2, 3 o'clock, knowing that the club is going to close at 4 or 5 o'clock. Like, what the hell? Why people always showing up late? But yeah, it's probably going to be some more people that come out to the beach a little after 12, after 1, after 2. That's just par for the course. Again, I'm in Florida. These teenagers, they sneak out of their hotel rooms, or these foreigners, they come out just to look at the waves. They smoke a little pot, you know, smoke their cigars, have a little drinks. Yeah, we got this couple here jumping around. And I'm just out here absorbing the full moon waves, man. But yeah, I was taking a look at my birth chart, and I'm still, I'm on my twin flame journey. So even more than just coming out on the beach to relax, I got to come out here, readjust, align my chakras. I'll come out here and do some yoga. I'm literally currently just laying down on my back with my feet up, like, yep, isn't this a beautiful night, man? I got my crystals surrounding my blanket, and I'm just absorbing the moon waves, man. Let it hit me. So in tropical, we'll start with tropical, right? This is what's been on my mind. Yeah, there goes the buildings. there go there goes the buildings. So tropical, right? Since we're over here on the over in the U.S., right? So everything is culturally appropriated, right? They take fried chicken and turn it into a whole totally different fried chicken. What the hell was shaking bacon in the 90s? Like, for real? Are you serious? Está serio? But yeah, so I'm a Libra sun, Aries moon, right? We have an Aries moon tonight, and I'm a Cancer rising, right? Cancer is supposed to be your true authentic self, your soul's expression, or what have you. Your sun sign is supposed to be how you look to the world, or how you are presented to the world, or how you walk around. And then your moon sign is like your emotions, right? Your nurturing aspect, how you were raised, or the type of love you receive from your mother. Now, the Libra is ruled by Venus, which is the planet of love. You know, some people would, they would say no, but it's basically what you're attracted to, right? Things that you like luxury. Everyone loves luxury, right? Everyone loves money. Everyone loves sweet things, chocolates. Everyone likes nice, fancy things, right? So Venus is pretty much the planet that, again, it revolves around luxury. I believe Libra and Taurus is ruled by Venus, right? Of course, the Empress, right? The two signs that embody the Empress. Libra, of course, the justice system, or pretty much business, right? Every single relationship in the world is ruled by Libra, right? That's why there's two sides on the Libra scale. Equal give and take, equal balance, right? How much are you putting in a relationship versus how much you're receiving in a relationship? Again, martyrism, business, even politics, right? Systems. But yeah, so that's how I appear to the world. Like, I've always been very astute, very knowledgeable. I learn pretty fast. I try to be as honest and the most as truthful as I can be, right? For the most part. White lies, you know. I got to be accountable for that stuff as well. But yeah, for the most part, people think I'm a good person. I think I'm a good person. Writing is my thing. Documenting is my thing. Teaching is my thing. Man, who would have thought that I'd be having this conversation to my cell phone or to myself or whoever's going to be watching this video? Would I ever even thought about this 18 years ago when I was hanging out with my friends? Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. And there was always a median, right? The seventh house being the middle sign of the zodiac, right? The middle child. I can look forward, I can look behind and see everything that's going on in the zodiac. Like, what the hell? So yeah, it kind of mixes in with my friend group as well. You know, I've had poor friends, you know, getting it out of the mud just like me. Possibly worse situations, right? But who knows? I've been tortured my whole entire life. But I'm pretty easy going about it. You know, I've had rich friends and friends that were well off, right? Doing all types of crazy things that I never thought that I'd be able to do, man. I remember we just had Hurricane Ian. I remember when I was 18, 19 years old, the hurricane, what was it, Karina or one of those, hit Florida, and it pretty much tore South Florida up, man. I was literally laying in my bed, and I literally watched the roof collapse. Well, I heard the roof collapse in my house. It sounded like someone shot a shotgun in the house. But I did witness the walls as they were getting filled up with water. It was crazy. But anyways, that hurricane came and tore down the entire South Florida. Like, we saw cars buried in potholes, like four-way street lights torn down, all types of stuff, man. And one of my rich friends was like, you know what? Let's go up to North Florida, get some supplies, and come back. We went up to North Florida, came back down with like the toilet paper, the water, you know, the charcoal, all that stuff. And we turned right back around and went right back up to Disney World. I had never been to Disney World before in my life, but one of my friends, he was like, you know what, bro, just let's just go. So I think I went to Disney World, and then a few days after that, we went to Disney World to watch a damn movie and go eat at a steakhouse. The hell. And then a few days after that, we went to Universal Studios. This was my first time going to Adventure Islands. Now, one of my biggest fears growing up was spiders and heights. I went and got on that friggin' Hulk roller coaster. Got over that fear. So, yeah, that was pretty cool. So that goes to show you the balance of the scale, right? Some things you may not have or be privy to, but the scales always balance itself out. And then my moon sign, right? It rules your emotions. Very fiery, very passionate. Aries is ruled by Mars, which is a masculine planet. It's a warlike planet. Venus is a feminine planet, of course, the Empress. So with my moon sign, man, it's crazy. Because again, if I go back to my sun sign, I'm presented as like a soft-spoken, very truthful, very honest, right? Very upright standing gentleman, right? Even with Venus being a feminine planet, you know, men have feminine energy in them as well, right? Like male teachers, that sort of thing. So it's interesting, right? And then we know that the Empress is the divine feminine, right? So Libras, Taurus, that is Empress energy. Some of the greatest models that you've seen in history, literally runway models, were, you know, they were Taurus. I think the Queen of England that recently died, I believe she was a Taurus as well. So there you go, an Empress, right? I mean, it's true. But then so I resonate with the divine feminine regardless, right? And then the crazy part is my moon sign is in Aries, right? The divine masculine, right? Again, war. But with it being in my moon sign, which is ruled by my emotions, again, I can go from 0 to 60. I don't like to get angry because it's an ugly sight. So I resonate both with masculine and feminine energies, very heavy divine masculine and divine feminine. So I'm very well balanced out. Right? I'm not walking around like a freaking Tyler Perry with a dress on or anything like that, but I'm actually very beautiful. Right? I'm very thoughtful. I'm very emotional at times as well, especially on full moons. So that's why you're getting this this interesting chat from me right now. Yep. What could be said about the moon sign in Aries, man? The emotions. Like my mom was a Pisces, so I get a lot of my emotional stance, or like my emotional reactions from the way my mom raised me. She was a good person. I mean, she always had the best intentions. She has the heart of gold, but she had a hard life. So she pretty much passed that sort of energy down to me, right? All sorts of crazy things. My life being on the line more than a handful of times. Run-ins with the police, so many different times. I mean, again, the good die young. I almost died of liver disease 18 years ago. So, you know, the funny part is I always say how my birthday or my born date, 11/11, October 16th, and then the day that I had my birthday, which actually passed last month, or had my surgery, was September 11th, right? A moment in history. So yeah, man. So my mom was very rough. So it coincides with my moon sign and my emotions, and the way that I portray myself emotionally, or the way my emotions come out, very intense, right? And especially with it mixing with my sun sign in Libra, I will go to war over what I think, or the things that I need to say, or the way I like to express myself. So very interesting. And then of course the rising sign in Cancer. We know that Cancer is, you know, the fourth house. That's all about the nurturing. That's all about the home life, right? The stability. Water signs pretty much are very psychic. They're very in tune. They're very empathic and intuitive, right? We talk about women's intuition. We talk about men loving your women. That's empathy, right? Knowing and feeling and trying to, have a perspective of how other people are feeling, or how they express themselves. It's almost like an emotional radar. Again, I can walk into a room, because water signs are very psychic. I can walk into a room and I can feel the energy. Again, being psychic doesn't mean you're reading someone's thoughts, or it's some ritual or magic or voodoo. Being psychic means you're extra sensitive to intense energies, right? Like I could go to a movie. It's almost like, this is a perfect example. If you go to a horror movie and you get afraid, you're tuning in to the emotion of fear. Or you go to a romance movie, you're tuning into the emotion of love. It's just that some of us are more intense. We can feel it more. There's a lot of esoteric information in that as well. Like I can feel emotions all the way from the other side of the world. And now we have technology. I can literally feel the emotions of other people on social media, or through, again, cell phones or laptops, or whatever the case may be. Again, you watch a movie, you get that intention or that feeling from the movie. So, again, very psychic, very intuitive, very natural, right? Very loving. So again, I walk around like some sort of a flaming sword of magical truth. It's crazy. It's so crazy. So I'm not going to talk your heads off too much. But yeah, I'm just watching all of these. You see that? Wow, what's that? I can see all of these airplanes traveling through the night sky. It's so interesting to see them move. The stars. So yeah, I could be out gang banging, right? But that's not me, all right? Not me at all. I'm an empress, man. I like to have a golden seat, right? I like to have the good vibes come to me, right? Sometimes I seek them out myself as well. But yeah, I'll probably talk about my Vedic, right? When you grow up at some point and you become an adult, right? That's your true astrology sign, right? People, again, we follow this Western culture and they have us believe in something where the wool's pulled over our eyes, right? So again, Libra, in Vedic, I'm actually a Virgo. So again, it's whatever your astrology sign is, you're actually the astrology sign before it, which is the secret. So sometimes you may feel like, why am I thinking like this? Well, it's because you are actually associated with the other sign. Why does it look like a portal's opening up at the moon? Anyways, catch y'all on the next one. Peace.